Okay, what's going on, guys? This is OMIGHTY the King back at it again with your weekly Rust Skins videos. So as you guys can see, the Halloween stuff has come out. We'll start off with the clothing and we'll look at the large candle set. Now this is actually 2 items, so for $5.85, as I said in my previous recording that didn't work, this is actually not bad, seeing as though you're getting 2 items. Also, the guys in the Discord have told me that it is crafted with animal fat, and so I do actually think that that is a plus, although I'm not sure how long they last. If they last over 15 minutes, I would recommend investing in these, as I would also consider them kind of pay to win, seeing as though they don't use low grade. Although you do have to keep in mind that they do despawn, so if they don't last 15 minutes, if they last like 5 minutes or something like that, they might be okay, but because of that shorter period of time, I don't think that they will be as needed, quote unquote, like as in wanted by players after this week or next week, if they stay in next week, which they probably will. So $5.85 could definitely impact the price. Although, if these can remain lit for a long period of time, so 15 minutes plus, I would recommend investing in these. As I said, it is 2 items for $5.85. I would say that this is a worthwhile investment if they actually are good in game. Alrighty, moving over to the Surgeon Scrubs. So unfortunately these are going for $14.75, so that is definitely more expensive than what everything else is initially on the Rust item store usually. So just because of that, I'm not going to recommend investing in these for this week. Apparently the Surgeon Scrubs are they have similar stats to the Hazy and the Bone Armor, although it has head protection as well as body protection instead of the Bone Armor not having any head protection. So obviously you have to put a mask on or a helmet. Although the difference between the Hazy and the Surgeon Scrubs is the Surgeon Scrubs have a lot less rad protection, and they also have 5% less projectile protection, but 25 projectile protection for head to toe is actually decent. So overall, I do think that this is actually a worthwhile item to own in the game, because I do actually think that that's going to be a good item, especially if you can't really get the resources to get yourself a decent kit. But as an investment, $14.75, I do think that they're too expensive to be bulk buying or actually even buying as an investment. And I do think that if you even wanted to wait until next week or the week after, as long as you place a decent enough buy order, then you would be able to buy these for cheaper on the community market. So just keep that in mind. I could be wrong, but $14.75 is expensive. And you also have to keep in mind the Steam tax will also deduct some of the price of whatever you get back after you've sold it, obviously. And so just because of that, it's too risky for you guys to invest in my opinion, so I'm not going to recommend it for this week. Moving over to the armor, I'm going to say congratulations to Bad Trip and FaZe for getting both their sets of armor in, and we will look at the Evil Pumpkin chest and helmet first. So they're both going for $1.45. They're both also pretty sick looking skins. The one thing I want to mention is that the Evil Pumpkin face mask does look quite similar to the last year's metal face mask. If you put them side by side, they don't look similar, although if you just look at them from memory or something like that, then you will obviously think of the other one. This is just because they're both orange and glowing and pumpkin themed Halloween, obviously. So $1.45. That is not bad, although as I said, they're both glowing. The other glowing face mask at the moment that I'm comparing it to is only around about $2.40, something like that as well. So that came out last year. I do think that because of that, it will impact the prices of this, although none of the metal gear, including the helmets, are actually on the Rust Item Store's front page, and so that means they haven't sold that much. So I do think that they should be relatively safe investments, and they definitely won't get oversaturated. So also keep that in mind. Either of them should be decent investments, as they're both only $1.45. Another thing to keep in mind is it is probably going to be pretty hard to pair some orange gear up, some orange metal gear up with clothes. So I'd recommend going with like black clothes or something like that. Just because of that as well, it might make it a little bit harder for these to actually sell, and so the prices won't skyrocket. Right, just quickly before we move over to the horror chest gear, I haven't been adding stuff to my cart just because I've already bought my stuff the other day. I just bought one of everything, so I'm not actually really investing for this week. I just bought one of everything that I don't own. It still cost me $57, so Pretty expensive week, but that is mainly because of the surgeon scrubs, and I also bought an extra one of Phases boxes as a giveaway in my Discord, which has already been drawn. So congratulations to that person. If you guys do actually want to be a part of the Discord, then feel free to join it. Obviously, the link is always in the description of these videos, so that is where you'll be able to find the link to actually join the Discord. And we will be doing some more giveaways. Also, GhostED is going to be doing, which is one of my moderators, will be doing a giveaway once the Discord hits 400 members. So get keen for that. Okay, so moving back to the horror chest gear, as the horror gear as I was just talking about. So congratulations to FaZe for getting this in. Another white metal set, so I do think that that is actually a plus. It's going to be easier to pair with other clothing. That means that it's going to be more desirable by players, in my opinion. $1.45 for each as well. I do think that that is pretty good. And also they're also not on the front item page, so that is also a good sign for us to know that there's not going to be any oversaturation. So we'll just quickly have a look at his horror mask. It's got a little bit of brain coming out of it as well, so both metal sets have been done and made really nice, and I think they're both pretty cool. And for $1.45 for each piece, I would say that it's going to be pretty safe for you guys to invest in. But just keep in mind, neither of the metal sets are on the front page, so not too many players at the moment are interested in it. But if you're willing to hold on to it for next year, then I do think that the prices of them will go up. So these are kind of things that I would recommend buying in bulk and then holding for a year. Alright guys, moving over to the Jack-O-Lantern AK. So this is going for $4.40. This isn't going to be a pay to win skin, as obviously it doesn't have glow sight, but it does glow in the dark. Overall, the art style for it looks really cool. The only problem is it is $4.40, although glowing AKs for some reason do seem to be pretty good sellers, even if they don't have glowing iron sights, which obviously this one won't because it's pay to win and Helk doesn't accept that anymore. Now I see it says starting at $32.55 on the community market. That is because someone has glitched it and put one on the community market at the moment. Don't know how they do it, so if you guys do know, let me know down in the comments below or send me a private message. But at the moment, I'm not 100% sure how people are doing that. So that is what the Jack-O-Lantern AK looks like. It looks really cool, but it's not going to give you any benefits in the game, and so that isn't going to influence the price. Although, as I said, glowing AKs have sold pretty well, and so there is potential for this AK, although it is starting at $4.40, so it is going to be risky to buy. Moving over to the bone bow. This is actually a really cool bow. So it's got like the spine going all the way down the shaft of the bow, I think they're called. This is going for $2.95, so that's actually standard price for weapons, I'm pretty sure. And overall, it's actually a really nice looking skin. I'm not 100% sure how well it's been selling. It is at the bottom of the front page, so it hasn't been going too bad, but $2.95, it is the standard price, so it's not going to be that risky. But I do know that some of the bows that aren't that bad looking have sold below, so just keep that in mind as well. Overall though, for the bone bow, $2.95, there's only 3-4 actually on the market that are actually cheaper than that, so I would say it's going to be probably a relatively safe investment. You might have to wait a month or maybe 2 months, but overall I do think that the bone bow will eventually make you money, and because of that I will recommend investing in this one, as long as you're happy to hold on to it, as it's probably not going to be a short-term investment. Okay guys, so I'm just going to stay on this page for 1 second and I'm going to go over a few items. So the Fogger 3000 is going for $14.75. It's already come out last year, so FaZe Punch is obviously being lazy and don't want to make new items, which is disappointing, although it makes it easier for us to know whether this is going to be a good investment or not. This is not a good investment. They are going for $8.70 on the community market, and I don't know why anyone would buy a Fogger 3000 on the Rust Item store when they're $14.75. The Skull Fire Pit is going for $14.96 on the community market, so you may as well also buy this on the Rust Item store as it's cheaper. If you were to invest in the Skull Fire Pit, I would recommend doing it on the community market with a buy order. The Spooky Speakers are selling for cheaper on the community market, $5.03. And they are selling for $5.85 on the Rust Item store, so that is another thing that I would avoid buying on the Rust Item store. The strobe light actually is more expensive on the community market, but only by less than 10 cents. So I wouldn't recommend buying the strobe light on the Rust Item store, as I do think that you'll be able to get it cheaper on the community market with a buy order. Okay, now moving back over to the actual items that are new. We've got the Hellforge. This has actually been in the workshop for quite a while. I don't think it was even for Halloween, but it might have been textured or something and re-released, and so it has now made it in and it has been accepted for the Halloween skins. Obviously this does glow when you turn it on, I'm pretty sure, and it looks really cool in the daytime. This is going for $2.95, which is the standard price for furnaces, and overall I would say this is going to be a relatively safe investment and people do seem to like it. You do have to watch out for oversaturation on this one, as people are buying it a lot on the Rust item store, but overall it is a nice looking skin and I do think that this one can make you some money. Only $2.95. Moving over to the Jack Sheet Metal double door. Now I haven't actually seen how the double doors have been going lately. I haven't been checking the community market too much, but $5.85, this is pretty expensive to start it off. In saying that, this is also officially at the moment the only glowing double door skin, and there might not be another one for a while, so if that is the case, then this can definitely go up in price by quite a bit, as we have seen past doors. But $5.95 is quite expensive as an initial price, and I do think that you would be able to get a decent buy order if you place it at the right time on the community market, and you could get it for cheaper. In saying that, this door skin definitely does have potential and it could go up in price. In my opinion, this double door is going to be a coin flip as an investment, so overall I would say it's a 50-50, which is actually pretty risky. So if you don't have that much money, I definitely don't recommend investing in this one. Alright guys, moving over to the skull door knocker. This is going for $5.85. So this isn't actually going to give you any benefits when you place it on your door or anything like that, besides the fact that your door knock will sound sick. But in my opinion, it doesn't look as good as the dragon door knocker, and it's also more expensive than the dragon door knocker. So if you wanted to substitute it, then you could get the dragon door knocker on the community market. The dragon door knocker did go up in price back in the day because it could block some C4 explosions, but that has been patched, and so I am 99% sure that the skull door knocker won't be able to do the same thing. In saying that, if this door knocker doesn't get invested in that much, then I would say it won't get oversaturated obviously, and actually could be a good investment and a collectible item in the future, although that would be a long-term thing, so just keep that in mind. It is the second last most bought thing on the top sellers page, so quite a fair few of them have been invested in. Overall, for $5.85, I would say there are better things for you guys to invest in for this week, and I'm not going to recommend investing in this one as I do think it is too risky. Alright guys, moving over to FaZe's third skin that has been accepted for this week, so congratulations dude, you got 3 skins in this week. That's actually crazy. This spooky large box looks sick. So this is going for only $2.95. I actually thought it would be $5 at least. As you guys can see, the actual ends of the chests glow. So I do think that that is, in my opinion, pay to win. And pay to win things always go up in price. So for only $2.95, I would 100% recommend investing in this one. I think that this is a safe investment, and I think that this large box will definitely make you some money. Just a reminder guys, if you want to join my Discord, I actually gave one of these away yesterday. I think it was drawn. I haven't actually given it to him yet because it's on a trade hold, but I've got him as a friend, so congratulations to that person. If you guys do want to enter extra giveaways, then make sure you be a part of the Discord, as we do actually do extra giveaways on the Discord. It's not actually only me that does the giveaways. Some of the people in the community and also some of the mods also do giveaways, so just keep that in mind guys. If you want to do extra giveaways or be a part of our community, make sure you join the Discord as well. Link down in the description below. If you guys have made it this far, I also want to give you one more tip. I would say that Halloween skins, new Halloween skins, will be coming out next week as well. So if you don't have that much money, just buy the skins you like for this week and then buy some more skins when they come out next week, as I do think that next week's skins will actually be bought and invested in less, as more people will spend all their money this week compared to next week. Looking at the Growth of Evil wooden door, it is a wooden door, it is a glowing wooden door, so because of that reason I do think that the price of this will actually go up. Overall it's a pretty cool looking wooden door. $2.95. I would say that this is a decent investment. Wooden doors do get replaced pretty quickly, although if you want to flex with a cool looking wooden door skin, then here is one for you. $2.95 is, I'm pretty sure, the standard price, so I would say that it's going to make you some money as a long-term investment, and I reckon that the price of these will definitely go up next Halloween, as people want to theme their bases towards more Halloween kind of stuff. Alright guys, so no cart for this week. As I said, I've already bought my stuff. It cost me like $57 or something like that, and I didn't buy everything because I already own some of the items already. So I have every one of each item that is now on the Rust item store at the moment for this week, and I do think that some of these skins are definitely going to make you some money, and I do think that a lot of these skins are overpriced and are not worth investing in. So there's not going to be a results part of next week's video, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.